What's good with y'all boys, man? We back here with another one. Part 2, Loretta. Uh, we locked in for real, man. Last time we was on part 1, we was looking at the baby shoe. Uh, her son, Johnny, reminding her of the miscarriage and the cheating that Walter was doing behind the scenes. So we can get right back into it. I felt trapped. I was suffocating in this cram farmer's paradise. I could feel the noose tightening around my neck. I went to the bank. So, can you state your profession, ma'am? I'm saying I'm an orthodontist. I'm an orthodontist by trade. Oh, that's not my fault. I'm an ophthalmologist by trade. Bad reading day, bad reading day. L reader, man. But for now, I just run the house mostly. Ortho. Excuse me, how do you spell that? ORNITHOLOGIST. A scientist. The kind who study birds. I see. How about the man in the house, man? What does he does? Bro, back in 1947, bro, writers was broke. So I'm saying he rent out land. Wait, Walter Harris? Bro, no way he knows him. No way he knows her husband. You mean the writer? The affair with the killer? The black turnip? I see you're a fan. No, not me, I'm afraid. My wife, though. Why, she does just adore his books. Who would have thought? Right here in our backyard. Anyway. Well, ma'am, I'm sorry to say this, but I can't give you a loan. Well, not to you, anyway. But why don't you bring your husband around next time? I'm sure we can figure something out. I was hoping not to get my husband involved. I see. It's me who needs the money, not him. In that case, ma'am, if you urgently need money, then what's stopping you from taking out that 30,000 and what 30,000? Yeah, what 30,000 is he talking about? On what we got $30,000? Well, now, just a moment. He shuffles through his papers. Well. Yes. Oh, I beg your pardon, ma'am. That was my mistake. I just realized that 30,000 is in insurance. What insurance? What 30,000? He peers at a sheet of paper. Life insurance, ma'am. Silly of me to have missed it before. But it looked like Mr. Harris's publisher took out an insurance policy in his name. So he has 30,000 on his life. Here, see for yourself. In the event of death or disappearance, yada yada yada. Oh, you can skip that. You can skip this part. The beneficiary will receive a lump sum payment of $30,000. Look like a standard contract. That as insurance goes. Anywho, I must apologize again. I didn't mean to cause any confusion. No, thank you. You've been a big help. Glad to hear. In that case, I'll be waiting for you and Mr. Harris to drop on by. All the best, man. Oh, and do remind me, do allow me to remind you that all deposits and contributions are insured with us at. That clerk words broke through his cracked and graceless lips, disappeared in the thin air. $30,000. $30,000. An incredible sum of money. It felt like the more I thought about it, the less I was able to comprehend how much money that really was. Walter. He hasn't even said a word. Why not? I remember getting this strange feeling. It was weak and not all there yet, but I felt it on the edge of my mind all the same. The moment I tried to catch it and pay attention to it, I left the bank in the dry spring wind of the outside world. It spelled that the feelings as if it was never there to begin with. I must have parked over there. Bro, I know this is not the lady who Walter is cheating with. Alright. Hate crimes, homicides, and killings have nearly halved when compared to last decade. I think it's safe to say America is going through a new round of development. I mean, you're just not coming out of the Great Depression. I mean, concluded deputy prosecutor. Laura. Margaret. Hey, Laura. Hello, Margaret. It's so good to see you. How long it been since we last seen each other? Come to think of it, I ain't seen Walter around much either. How he doing anyway? Great, wonderful. Why don't you tell me, you lying? You lying who? Nah, that's crazy. That's crazy. We gonna play it cool. We gonna play it cool. He doing great. Margot, hurry up. It's busier in a blind dog in a meat house in here. Break's over. Move those hips, girl. All right, I'm coming. Anyway, Loretta. Oh, the girls and I are going to see a show on Saturday. You should come join us. And I wanted to talk. Margot! Girl, you better get in now. Look, I'll stop by if I'm in the neighborhood. You don't mind, right? I gotta shoot. Margot! Girl, you better get in there. I'm keeping your trips. Alright, I'm coming for Christ's sake. The ginger bitch. Alright. I lied, of course. I ain't no orthodontist. Never have I ever, never studied nowhere. It's a habitual lie I tell. I'm a working girl. I need some way to survive when I moved to New York. I wanted to be a nurse, but I failed the exams twice. I washed the towels at diners, tried working as a waitress, tried working as a newspaper secretary, and believe it or not, I even worked at a salon. Wouldn't say I enjoyed any of it, but work is work. I read an article about a female ornithologist once. She was a expedition of some sort. I liked it. I even bought the Birds of America. Ain't much of a bird lover though. Hard to love. Harbingers of disease. It was hotter than 6 shades of hell. I had the windows cranked all the way down. And all I could feel was the sun burning my skin through the windshield. A swarm of thoughts circled my mind. So I didn't notice that I was running out of gas. This old bag of bolts chugged 30 gallons to the mile. The lady lug smiled on me for the first time that day. The gas station appeared out of the blue. It was this concrete face rose from the middle of the cornfield, all cracked and worn, like a wrinkled face of some old woman. Funny thing was, I can't say I ever seen that gas station before, even though this was the only road leading home. I feel like I drink more than prohibited than I did my entire life. I ain't touched a drink since I was 32. But every day I spend living on this farm, I regret that season more and more. Let me just check this door. Bro, she be having some evil tendencies, bro. She tried to poison a man in the last episode. Bro, sure. I'm take it. Good afternoon, ma'am. How the day treating you? Could be better. It's too hot today. Why ain't wrong there, ma'am? Almost 100 degrees out. Could you fill me up for $3? Sure thing. Anything else I can get you? I don't even know what I want. No, I don't. I don't. I don't know what I want. If you allow me, ma'am, I may have just the cure for ulcer. You do? New and approved rat poison. Even contains its own secret formula. This sucker get rid of rats, mice, whatever's plaguing her. Smells like almonds too. Guaranteed to work. All for only $1.99. I don't think that. You know what? You look like a diligent housewife, man. Why don't you take a sample on the house just for you? Oh well. I assure you, ma'am, you will not be disappointed. Bro, who? Bro, what the heck? What the heck is going on? What the? What is that? Oh my gosh. Am I supposed to break him? Okay, so the glass can't break. Do I let it touch the glass? I'm gonna let it touch. Right. Fear. What the hell? Money. Hope. Nauseous. Fate. Chance. Anger. What am I supposed to be doing? I'm not. I can't do that. Alright, so I think I gotta hit those. So, okay, so to light up, I gotta hit it. Fate. Let's go. Alright. Alright, bro just gave us some rat poison. High wall. It's hotter than the devil's armpit outside. No kidding. I thought I was gonna melt. Hold on one second, cut this out. Ain't it a little early to be breaking out the wine? What you smiling for? It's all done. What is it? You mean you finished your book? Yep. That's that's wonderful. Why didn't you? The publishers already gave me the green light. I sent it to the initial chap. I sent them the initial chapters. I don't want to jinx anything before it's set in stone. But they're saying the folks from Metro Silver Meyer are interested. Might even turn it to a motion picture, they said. Just imagine, starring Clark Gable. I thought he quit acting. Then Harry Cooper. Who cares? That's not the gosh darn point. Hollywood, Laura. You're right, I'm sorry. Oh, Walter. I'm so happy for you. Good for us, sweetheart. Can the wine wait a little? I'll get to fixing us a real nice supper. How's about you cook up that steak you know I love? I honestly didn't expect it. For a moment, it felt as though everything could change. There was a flash of hope. Uh, I'm gonna add pepper. Walter publishes his novel, and we returned to New York, to our apartment on 12th Avenue, just as we never left, and life go back to normal again. Dice the vegetables or chop the meat. Dice the vegetable. But still, we made promises before. He already found another woman before I could start unpacking my damn suitcase. He gambled us into the ground when we were already dirt poor. Why should I think any of that will stop in New York? Nope. Something deep inside of me, something strange has been triggered, and I couldn't stop. I couldn't stop it. Add poison, add nothing. What? Alright, so we have an option. He did gamble us into debt when we were poor. Bro, but I'm gonna be eating this with him, so I'm gonna add nothing. Hey, how's it going? Ready? Come right up. That would be our last supper together. I told him I was leaving. Told him I knew about Margaret. Told him I couldn't live like that anymore. Walter didn't seem too broken up about it. You're making a big mistake, he said with a mouthful of steak. But you know what? I feel like for the first time in my life, I'm actually doing something right. Oh, that night I couldn't sleep. Storm ended just as suddenly as it came. The weather cleared up, clouds disappeared, and the stars glimmered in the sky. It was the kind of thing you can only see out on a farm. I'd ready to thought of what I could have done, but I didn't, luckily. Let's go, bro. I think, yeah, we wasn't supposed to kill him right there. I decided not to take our scarce savings. Instead, I pawned the wedding ring and bought a bus ticket out to the West Coast, California. Let's go, man. W. LORA, man. I got a younger brother who lives out there. Although we ain't seen each other for years, like a pioneer or some character from Steinbeck novel, or thousands who have fallen victim to the Great Depression. I had no idea what was waiting for me. I reckon some will condemn me for what I did. Maybe others would tell me it's too late to start over. That there was no use in running away from who you are. That you can't outrun faith. But I say to hell with them. It's never too late to start living. I knew it wouldn't be easy, but I truly felt like there was a new beginning ahead of me. Who are you trying to fool? Yourself, maybe? A new beginning? Well said. But it wasn't like that at all, Loretta. You know that. Bro, Bro, it made us seem like we had a choice to not kill him. He's talking with his mouth full. This steak is delicious. Thank you. Last time I ate this good was back in the Big Apple. You barely touched your. I ain't hungry. Well, tell him about Margaret. Ran into Margaret today, did you? Clears his throat. So how was she? Fatter than when I last saw her, if you ask me. Okay. Turn up, Laura. Think so? Not like I'm the one to talk. I certainly let myself go. But think about what it's like to be in her shoes, Lo. Poor girl being alone. Poor girl been all alone. Ever since Clarence bought the farm, it been hard for her. And he points his fork at Loretta. As a woman, ought to emphasize with her a little more. And that's why you choose to grieve the widow. I went to the bank today. Should we confront him? Or should we tell him about the bank trying to get the loan? He's gonna die. I'm pretty sure it's poison on his steak now. And this one we put the poison on his steak. So he's gonna die. Nah, let's ask him about the bank, man. I'm really interested. Why didn't you tell me about your insurance policy? He continues to chew. You don't trust me one bit, do you? Walter, what did I do to deserve this? Why is everything we get shrouded in the mystery? Just figure it wasn't any of your concern. Besides, what if you ever decide to have me whacked, huh? But he's laughing. What he doesn't know, he's cooked. But he's already dead. It was the publishing house's idea anyway. They didn't fill me on in L reader, man. They didn't fill me in on any other deal. Yeah, bro. Details. Listen. I know you blame me for what happened to John. Slammed his fist onto the table. Oh. Is he? Whoa. Loretta, you gotta chill. This is 1950. This man will hit you. Nice fucking supper. You just couldn't help yourself, could you? Why'd you bring that? Why you bring this shit up again? Why now? What's with you today? No, you're right. Let's just keep it bottled inside. I'll hush. I'll be a good housewife. And you can keep fucking around with that ginger slut. Turn up, Laura. Then everyone will be happy. Enough. I'm not listening to this shit no more anymore. And if you must know, I do blame you. Oh, finally. The brave man comes out and says, I read the police report. It's such a hypocrite. Whoa, Laura, did you kill John? Laura, ain't no way, Laura. You moving crazy. Look, Laura, I had no idea you could be so full of crap. I read the uh, uh, Walt. What the hell? Whoa, whoa! Murder, murder, murder. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa! But he croaked. Let's keep dragging him into the well. You go, my brother. Walter looks like he's trying to say something, but the only sound of gurgling can be heard as he slowly chokes to death. Dang. Well, I'm gonna start playing from Laura's perspective. Burn in hell, Walter. What? I must admit, I don't like when people say honestly or to tell the truth. It always gives the impression that they've been shamelessly lying to you to that point. But that's something transcendental about murder. Something beyond our understanding. Despite how regular and natural it seems, otherwise, why would anyone do it? Oh, don't accuse a woman of being a liar when she doesn't know how to be honest with herself. Stillborn, like my first child, like a poem who speaks no languages, like a deaf, blind, and mute person in a world of color, of sound, color, and signs. I won't reach the truth with words. They can't give it shape. There's no one I know thought Walter is dead. You don't like people, do you? I didn't say that, but truth be told, I don't expect any good to come from them. What does that look like? Buddy, I see a monster, buddy. Mold? Do you think people wants to hurt you? I think we're wasting our time here. Why is that? But I know how this works. First of all, we look at some pictures together. Dang, wow, have a nice little chat. Then tomorrow, you go dig into my brain with a metal rod. You're exaggerating. Lobotomies have relieved suffering for many great people. For for great many people. In your case, however, I doubt it would be required. I like to believe that. Let's continue, shall we? Well, a necklace? what are these answers? And what are these pictures? Okay. Interesting. What is it? Your associative pattern. My husband called them tricks. But it was who he brought you here. It was he who brought you here, wasn't it? So pay attention. Eyes. Bro, these pictures aren't real. Like what? A crow? Oh, it does. I guess I can see a cradle. Is something wrong? Yeah, these are just splotches. Ain't nothing to see in them. Whatever I do see, only my imagination. This ain't fair. I ain't done nothing wrong. Life isn't fair. At your age, it's high time you realize that. But don't be so gloomy. How did that saying go? In Italy, under the rule of Borgiano, terror, murder, and bloodshed reigned. Yet it ended up giving birth to Michelangelo, Da Vinci, and the Renaissance. In Switzerland, brother love, democracy, and peace were established for 500 years. And do you know what they produced? The cuckoo clock. What the? Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. I appreciate all y'all for watching. Please support the channel, like, subscribe. Let me know in the comments if y'all want more. I'm trying to make this a whole series, so y'all just let me know, man. Y'all boys stay safe, man. Peace, love.